Oh yeah, today you're going to learn English with a funny clip from The Conan Show. This features several short phone calls between the former and current presidents of the United States, Donald Trump and Barack Obama. This actually happened in 2016, a few months before Trump took office. That is, before he started acting officially as president. So this is a great opportunity for you to improve your vocabulary and your general knowledge of politics in English. And we will also be explaining all of the jokes to you so you can laugh and have fun with this lesson. So are you ready? Let's jump in.
Crazy. A White House spokesperson has confirmed that President Barack Obama and Mr. Trump have been talking regularly. That's a big news story, yeah. And they didn't give any more details than that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is incredible. We actually got a hold of the audio from several phone calls. Don't giggle, this is real. Yeah. Phone calls between President Obama and President-elect Trump, and I think it's my duty to share these with you.
Hello, Barack, it's Trump. You know those gold medals you give out?
Presidential Medals of Honor?
Yeah, can I give them to anyone I want?
Well, there's a process.
I want to give one to Guy Fieri and all the girls from the GoDaddy.com commercial. Maybe Chewbacca.
Hello?
Quick question, Kazakhstan.
What's your question?
What is it, some kind of elite dish?
Kazakhstan is a country in Central Asia. It's bordered by China and Russia.
Gotcha. Follow-up question, do we need it?
As you probably noticed, these are impressions of Obama and Trump talking. It is not actually them. Conan, the show host we see speaking, jokes that these conversations are real. Let's listen to what he says.
This is crazy. A White House spokesperson has confirmed that President Barack Obama and Mr. Trump have been talking regularly.
A spokesperson is a person who is chosen to speak officially for a group or organization, also commonly referred to as spokesman or spokeswoman. Example: a spokesperson for the airline informed that the flight would be delayed. So the White House spokesperson speaks officially for the White House and the President of the United States.
This is crazy. A White House spokesperson has confirmed that President Barack Obama and Mr. Trump have been talking regularly.
By the way, how would you pronounce this word? You probably said regularly. While there is nothing wrong with this pronunciation, natives often shorten this word, as Conan did here.
President Barack Obama and Mr. Trump have been talking regularly.
So, it goes from being a 4-syllable word to just 2 syllables. No wonder English can be so difficult to understand. This happens with other words too. For example, we usually pronounce interesting as interesting and comfortable as comfortable. Both go from 4 syllables to just 3. Check out these other examples.
Nothing. It's over. Damn it, this is regularly scheduled programming.
If I don't return regularly to my planet and the light within it, this form will wither and perish.
So why didn't you come back?
I went to a used clothes store and got like a bunch of maternity stuff. These are so comfortable.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, okay, it's a slide instead of stairs. Look.
Very interesting, Phoebe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is incredible. We actually got a hold of the audio from several phone calls.
To get hold or to get a hold of something is to obtain or physically have something in your hands. Example: somehow fans got a hold of the band's new album before it came out. Where can I get hold of tickets for the concert?
This is stuff you need?
Yeah, iridium. It's found in meteorites. It forms antiprotons. It's very hard to get hold of.
Another common meaning of to get hold of when collocated with people is to make contact and communicate with somebody. Example: I've been trying to get a hold of my lawyer for days, but he hasn't answered my calls.
Marcus, get hold of Saul. Tell him to meet you in a skip room.
I need to come now because the contractions are happening and they get hold of him, and he said he was gonna be here, right?
From several phone calls. Don't giggle, this is real.
To giggle is to laugh repeatedly in a quiet but uncontrolled way. Often it's something silly or rude, or when you are nervous, like we can see here.
Phone calls between President Obama and President-elect Trump.
This is a clip from late 2016, after Donald Trump had been elected, but Barack Obama was still president. So president-elect is the term used to refer to a person who has been elected president, but has not yet taken up office.
And I think it's my duty to share these with you.
A person's duty is the work that somebody has committed to do. That is a responsibility. It is normally used to refer to something that you have to do because it is a part of your job, or something that you feel is the right thing to do. Example, I felt that it was my duty to tell them the truth. His primary duty at the office was to receive calls and take messages. Every week we make lessons to help you understand fast-speaking natives without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles. Just like Henry, who says that he actually stumbled on our channel accidentally, but now he has improved his English a lot with all of our lessons. And you'll improve a lot too. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and the bell down below so you don't miss any of our new lessons.
Hello? Barack, it's Trump. You know those gold medals you give out?
Presidential Medals of Honor?
Yeah, can I give them to anyone I want?
To give out, when collocated with objects, means to distribute things amongst a group of people. Example, there were people at the entrance giving out flyers.
Oh, can I give out the candy? I really want to be with the kids right now. Oh, you are a very scary witch.
Thank you.
And you are a very funny clown.
Thank
and you...
By Presidential Medal of Honor, they are probably referring to the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is an award given by the president to extraordinary people, recognizing an especially great contribution to the country or the world as a whole. Similarly, the actual Medal of Honor is considered the highest and most honorable personal award, also given by the president to men and women in the military.
Yeah, can I give them to anyone I want?
Well, there's a process.
I want to give one to Guy Fieri and all the girls from the GoDaddy.com commercial. Maybe Chewbacca.
Guy Fieri is an American TV personality and owner of restaurants. The joke here is that Donald Trump is such a fan of Guy Fieri that he wants to give him a presidential medal. GoDaddy is a company that provides web hosting and domain services, mainly by selling web addresses for websites. GoDaddy used to make commercials showing very attractive women, like seen here. Chewbacca is an obviously fictional alien character from Star Wars.
Hello? Quick question, Kazakhstan.
What's your question?
What is it? Some kind of a meat dish?
As you probably know, dish here refers to a specific food prepared in a particular way, like when you follow a recipe for a dish for dinner. Example, can you help me prepare this Turkish dish for the dinner party tonight? However, you should know that the word dish also refers to a container used for serving or cooking food, like seen in these pictures. When said in the plural form, dishes, it can also refer to all the plates, glasses, knives, forks, etc. that have been used during a meal.
Let me do the dishes.
What?
Victoria, I have to make amends for what I did. Look, I can't undo what I did 6 years ago, but I can wash dishes.
Well, this is great.
Kazakhstan is a country in Central Asia. It's bordered by China and Russia.
Gotcha. Follow-up question, do we need it?
Gotcha is an exclamation said to mean I have got you. It can be used when you want to tell somebody that you understood what they said, or in a completely different case, when you want to surprise someone you have caught, or to show that you have an advantage over them.
Excuse me, Jerry is the director? Which one's he?
One in the director's chair?
Gotcha.
Look out! Gotcha.
Obviously, Trump means the first meaning. He understands what Obama told him.
Gotcha. Follow-up question, do we need it?
The term follow up refers to something that comes in second, after something which was done or made first. So a follow-up question is a second question based on the answer of the first question.
You have absolutely nothing to worry.
Tell us about the bees.
Well, all right, since you asked, I'm starting up a business cultivating all organic artisanal honey.
So this party. Oh, Lily. Wait, if you don't mind, I have one follow-up. Where are you doing this exactly?
Downstairs. There's 10,000 bees in the basement.
Hello. So, what do you have in the White House for toilet paper? Cottonelle, Charmin, Angel Soft?
I don't know.
I have to tell you, that Quilted Northern is terrific.
That's not really something I know much about.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to fly back to New York for all of my number twos.
Hello?
Now, how do I make a bill into a law?
Well, first Congress has to pass the bill.
Who's Congress? Am I Congress?
No.
Is Ivanka Congress?
No, she's your daughter.
She's hot, right?
She's a very attractive young lady.
You dog, you. I'm telling Michelle. Put her on the phone.
Hello?
Barack, it's Trump. Another question. The guys in the black robes.
The Supreme Court?
Yeah, are they like my Severus Snapes? Can they cast spells for me? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
Obama. I think there's an owl eavesdropping on our call.
Very good.
I'm not kidding. I think a spy owl is listening to us.
Donald, you're the one who was telling the joke.
Be quiet, Obama. I'm calling you back on a secure line. I'm on to you, spy owl.
Hello.
So, what do you have in the White House for toilet paper? Cottonelle, Charmin, Angel Soft?
I don't know.
I have to tell you, that Quilted Northern is terrific.
Cottonelle, Charmin, Angel Soft, and Quilted Northern are American brands of toilet paper. Terrific means very good or enjoyable.
I've got to tell you, Bob is terrific. Yeah, isn't he? Oh, it is so great to meet a guy who's smart and funny and has...
That's not really something I know much about.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to fly back to New York for all of my number twos.
Number two is an informal way to refer to solid waste from the body. It's a term that is usually used by children or when speaking to children. This is opposed to number one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to fly back to New York for all of my number twos.
Before becoming president, Donald Trump lived in New York City.
Hello. So, what do you have in the White House for toilet paper?
If it weren't for the subtitles, it might be kind of challenging for you to catch Trump's question here at first. This is because of some connected speech that shows up here. That is, how natives cut and connect their words. Trump asks, "What do you have?" However, he doesn't say, "What do you have?" He says,
"What do you have in the White House for toilet paper?"
This happens a lot. We reduce do, drop the T from what, and connect the two words. So instead of what do, we say whata. Check out these other examples of the reduction of do from Friends.
So what do you want?
You?
You have me.
No, just you.
What do you mean?
Lose the other guns.
Oh, honey, don't get up. What do you need?
Nothing.
Come on, I am here to take care of you. What do you need? Anything?
Furthermore, we often drop the H sound from have and just say av. Here are some more examples.
I still have loving feelings for Ross, Yeah!
Lugging around a stupid massage table. I have to find a job where I carry a smaller table.
Natives do this all the time, so it is important that you learn to recognize it so you can understand fast native speech. How would you like to be able to understand fast native speech? For example, when you watch the news in English. Well, our Fluent with Friends course can help you a lot. In this 48-week course, you will learn alongside the first 2 seasons of the TV series Friends. And you get 20+ page PDF power lessons, innovative vocabulary memorization software, access to our Fluency Circle global community, and so much more. What are you waiting for? You can try it now for free with our 3-part masterclass. All you have to do is click up here or down in the description below, and you can learn more and sign up for that right now.
Hello? Now, how do I make a bill into a law?
Well, first Congress has to pass the bill.
Congress is similar to a parliament in the United States. It is composed of 2 houses, the Senate and the House of Representatives, which are comprised of the voted politicians for each of the 50 states of the USA. In the United States, the process for creating laws requires you to first make a bill. A bill is a planned new law that will be discussed and voted on by Congress before being finally accepted, or not, as a law. When a bill is accepted, we say that Congress has passed that bill. The humor here is that it is pretty rudimentary that a president know how the government works and how laws are created.
Hello? Now, how do I make a bill into a law?
Well, first Congress has to pass the bill.
Who's Congress? Am I Congress?
No.
Is Ivanka Congress?
No, she's your daughter.
She's hot, right?
She's a very attractive young lady.
Hot is an informal way to say that someone is very beautiful, specifically in a way that is sexually appealing. Attractive is a more formal and polite way to recognize that someone is beautiful. The bizarre humor here is first that Trump has confused his daughter for the role of a large body of politicians, and second, that he is pointing out her sexual beauty. Unlike Trump's crass compliment of Ivanka, Obama's response is a very polite and appropriate way to compliment her.
She's a very attractive young lady.
Trump then continues,
You dog, you. I'm telling Michelle. Put her on the phone.
Dog is a very informal slang expression for addressing a man who is unpleasant or not to be trusted, especially referring to how he treats women. However, it is mostly used sarcastically between friends.
Did you tell anyone about us?
Oh, no. I feel like it really isn't anybody's business, you know?
Exactly. So you didn't mention anything to Isaac, right?
Oh, well, I tell Isaac everything.
Isaac, hi. You know, we haven't actually met.
You dog!
Isaac, see, I happen to have a girlfriend.
Oh, right, that Rachel chick from the coffee place.
Yeah, that's the one. Listen.
Do you want to understand sarcasm better? Check out this lesson we made about humor in English featuring Chandler from Friends after you finish this lesson.
She's hot, right?
She's a very attractive young lady.
You dog, you. I'm telling Michelle. Put her on the phone.
Once again, we have a wonderful example of connected speech. How would you normally say this? You probably said, put her on the phone. However, natives like to reduce sounds and link words, as Trump did here.
I'm telling Michelle. Put her on the phone. Put her on the phone.
First of all, we often drop the beginnings of pronouns like he, him, her, his, hers, and them, so they become e, im, is, ers, What's more, when a T is between 2 vowel sounds in American English, it sounds like a D. So instead of butter, cottage, what is her name, we say butter, cottage, what is her name? That is why instead of saying put her on the phone, Trump said,
I'm telling Michelle. Put her on the phone.
Hey, if you get a little bit confused by native pronunciation, then I highly recommend that after you finish this lesson, you check out this other video which teaches you all about and trains you in American pronunciation.
Hello?
Barack, it's Trump. Another question. The guys in the black robes.
The Supreme Court?
A robe is a long, loose piece of clothing worn especially on very formal occasions, such as when graduating from college. Judges are also known for wearing robes when they are in court, just like the judges from the US Supreme Court do. You may also see robes in the form of bathrobes, which are worn before or after a bath, or on top of clothing worn in bed. Example: he put a robe on before answering the door.
Yeah, are they like my Severus Snapes? Can they cast spells for me?
Severus Snape is a character from the series of books and movies Harry Potter, who is a wizarding professor that wears black robes and casts spells. That is, does magic with a wand like seen here. If you're a Harry Potter fan, then maybe you'll enjoy this lesson featuring Snape here.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The verb to knock means to strike a surface noisily to attract attention. For example, like you would do when arriving at somebody's door. So knock knock is a way of describing the sound made when you hit a door, and it is a phrase used to introduce a knock knock joke. The knock knock joke is a question and answer joke, typically ending with a pun. Knock knock jokes are primarily seen as children's jokes, though there are exceptions. Example: knock knock. Who's there? Wendy. Wendy who? When do you want to open the door?
Okay, everybody, time for the joke of the day.
Dad,
Who's there? Normally who? Normally, I don't go around knocking on doors. But would you like to buy an encyclopedia?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
Obama, I think there's an owl eavesdropping on our call.
An owl is a specific kind of bird which normally stays awake at night and makes a very distinct sound like this one. In English, the onomatopoeia for the sound an owl makes is to hoot or hoo hoo. The joke here is that the words hoo hoo, when said together, sound similar to an owl. To eavesdrop is to listen to someone's private conversation without them knowing.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
Obama, I think there's an owl eavesdropping on our call.
Very good.
I'm not kidding. I think a spy owl is listening to us.
A spy, also known as a secret agent, is a person who is hired by a government or organization to secretly watch their enemies and obtain information. For example, the famous book and movie character James Bond, Agent 007, is a spy who works for the British Secret Service.
Donald, you're the one who was telling the joke.
Be quiet, Obama. I'm calling you back on a secure line. I'm on to you, spy owl.
If you say that you are onto somebody, you are suspicious or aware of somebody's actions, behavior, or intention, especially in the context of crime or illegal activities.
We are looking for our Christmas presents for Monica.
What? That's terrible.
Oh, we have a live one. Oh, it's a Macy's bag. Yeah. Oh, who's it for? Dear losers, do you really think I'd hide presents under the couch?
Uh-oh, she may be onto us.
Now, if you say that you are onto something, that means you have information that will help you to make an important discovery. Note that although it sounds similar, the phrase being into somebody or something has a different meaning. If you are into a subject or a person, you are interested in it or them. Example: I'm just not that into her. She's not my type.
This is crazy. A White House spokesperson has confirmed that President Barack Obama and Mr. Trump have been talking regularly. That's a big news story, yeah. And they didn't give any more details than that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is incredible. We actually got a hold of the audio from several phone calls. Don't giggle. This is real. Yeah. Phone calls between President Obama and President-elect Trump, and I think it's my duty to share these with you.
Hello? Barack, it's Trump. You know those gold medals you give out?
Presidential Medals of Honor?
Yeah, can I give them to anyone I want?
Well, there's a process.
I want to give one to Guy Fieri and all the girls from the GoDaddy.com commercial. Maybe Chewbacca.
Hello?
Quick question, Kazakhstan.
What's your question?
What is it? Some kind of a meat dish?
Kazakhstan is a country in Central Asia. It's bordered by China and Russia.
Gotcha. Follow-up question, do we need it?
Hello.
So, what do you have in the White House for toilet paper? Cottonelle, Charmin, Angel Soft?
I don't know.
I have to tell you, that quilted northern is terrific.
not really something I know much about.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to fly back to New York for all of my number twos.
Hello?
Now, how do I make a bill into a law?
Well, first Congress has to pass the bill.
Who's Congress? Am I Congress?
No.
Is Ivanka Congress?
No, she's your daughter.
She's hot, right?
She's a very attractive young lady.
You dog, you. I'm telling Michelle. Put her on the phone.
Hello?
Barack, it's Trump. Another question. The guys in the black robes.
The Supreme Court?
Yeah, are they like my Severus Snapes? Can they cast spells for me? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
Obama, I think there's an owl eavesdropping on our call.
Very good.
I'm not kidding. I think a spy owl is listening to us.
Donald, you're the one who was telling the joke.
Be quiet, Obama. I'm calling you back on a secure line. I'm on to you, spy owl.
Awesome job today. Don't stop the learning. If you enjoyed this lesson, then I know you're going to love this other lesson that we did with the real Obama and Trump. Now it's time to go beyond the classroom and live your English. Oh yeah.